Hello and welcome everybody, this is Dragothic Gaming. We are currently sitting inside the world of my survival quest gameplay that I'm doing at the moment. I'm not sure what episode we're up to now because I've done so much recording today, so we'll see where this all sits in. Now what we're doing today is we're going to build a basic first digging ship, drilling ship. Right, I've already got the next tier ship built over there, and I've also got another next tier advanced ship built down there, but we'll go into that in their own videos. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to start out by going over what we're going to need to have in our menu. So you're going to need to have a landing gear across here, the control station, some conveyor tubes, thrusters. Now I've got the upgradable thrusters because I've got the mod on. You do not need these to build this. I just have them on because I'm using the mod just for interest in playing with it. But on their base level, they work exactly the same as a normal thruster, so they don't change it at all. The other thing we're going to need is you need to have advanced rotor part, advanced rotor, right, as well as a connector. Alright, so there's a connector there. And of course you also need to have a medium storage medium cargo storage. Alright, sitting here on there like that. As well as you need to have a gyroscope, battery, and a drill. Alright, if you got that, we're all sorted to make a basic ship. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start out by going over to a landing gear. Now when you're holding it against the ground here, it's going to want to be that. If you hold it in the air and press B, it'll gravity align it, then you can drop it down. But if you just want a small one, you can just push it down onto the ground like that. Press the button that it is aligned to, so mine's on 1, so I just push 1 and I can switch between the two. So we'll just bump that down like that and it'll auto lock to the ground. Then we're going to bring out our light armor blocks like this. Alright, and we're just going to build a bit of a tower. Now I'm doing this on creative mode. You can also do this on creative mode, but this is just so that I can speed this process up a little bit for showing you how to do it. So you don't really need to go that high, but it's not bad to go this high either, because of what we're going to be doing. So yeah, what I'm going to do is the first thing we want to put down is our cargo storage, which is usually a kind of an odd thing for someone to want to build first, but that's what we're going to start off with. So we've got a cargo storage here like that, and we want to make it so that it has please stay on there. No. Yes. So we want to have our big opening to the front, right, and the small openings to the side in case we want to put anything on there. And we're going to sit other stuff here on the top and back. All right. So now that we've got that there, make sure you're keeping an eye on your H2, so you don't just fall out of the sky while we're doing this. The next thing we're going to build is we're going to have get a conveyor tube, right? So we're going to put a conveyor junction on here like that, right? So now we've got storage and a conveyor junction. We'll then bring up our cockpit, and we're going to have our cockpit facing upwards like this, right? So our cockpit's up, nice and easy like that, alright? So now that we've got that there, the next thing we want to do is... I'd appreciate not getting blown up, thank you. Oh man, that one came awfully close to my panels over here. So we got that there. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring up our advanced rotor. The full rotor, we're going to put that there, right? Now, the problem is with this one here, so I'm on creative mode, is it's automatically built it up for me. So I'm going to have to grind that piece off. We don't want that piece on there at all. And I need to grind this below functional. There we go. So this is how you would put it down normally, and that's how you need to have it right now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up our it's awfully close again. Our light armor blocks like this. And you got to make sure, remember, you got to have this rotor has to be in an unbuilt state like this, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to supersede this rotor in. You may need to have it in your setting that you can have this gimmick. It's in advanced, the advanced settings, that you can super junction. I'm not sure if this counts as that, but that's what we're doing. So then you're going to go across to bring up your rotor part on its own, so just the advanced rotor part, and we're going to gravity align it. Again, I don't understand why on free mode it zooms you so far out from your parts. So set that to gravity align, right? And we just got to work out how far is to that, and I just want to drop it in on the top like such. Alright, so it's going to look really dorky there, right? Now it's on the same thing again. It's fully built, right? So I need to unbuild it. Which is a little bit scary for... There we go. So now it's just in the placing stage. Alright, so we're just going to without moving the welder or touching the rotor. Right, so it's now seated itself inside that rotor there. Alright, so these both need to be unbuilt for this to work. And then if you're going the other way around and we were on a large grid, you could just tell the large grid advanced rotor to put a small grid head on it, but it doesn't work with the other way around without doing this cheese. So now that we've got them there and inside like that, we come into here, go to K, bring up advanced rotor, attach. Okay, so that is now an attached advanced rotor. So it's now all together now. Right. And now we can weld it up. So that should be nice and good. Yeah, see, it's attached. All nice and easy. And just for simple stake, we'll go, you press control click, control left click, zero out our lower limit, right, and then just sort of velocity down slowly. Some braking torque. It'll probably work once we put a battery on this. I haven't put a battery on this, I've remembered. So a battery can go literally right here. Will do just fine. Please don't push the wrong buttons. Thank you. Alright, so let's put a battery there. we go. So that's gone down to 0 now. Advanced rotor, lock rotor, and then we'll just right click on that so it'll 0 back out again. So that's on 0 now, so it's nice and easy to remember where it is. It's not really going to matter either way. And share inertia tensor, so it just behaves better. Not that it's going to be moving, but it just helps. Alright, so now we've got that here, right? So this is looking kind of weird. Next thing we want to do is we're going to press for our drill, right? And it's just going to bring out the one big drill, right? It does require a little bit of product, but for the one, it's quite good for just having one of these here. So we've got that there. Now we will bring up our thrusters. Right, so with the way this is going to work, we are going to need to have a couple of different thrusting options here. Right, so we'll probably need a second battery here. Right, so we've got 2 batteries. We will bring up our large thrusters, right, and we will go as far back as that'll let us go. Right, so we've got one there like that, one there like that. Right, we're then going to go across to right in front of them. Right, and we're going to go as close to that as possible for our reverses. Because you've got to remember, there's going to be a damage spacing in behind it that you've got to account for. Alright, so that's got there like that there. The next thing we're going to do is we can switch over to our small one here.
Meteor storm inbound.
That there. And 1, 2 side there. 3, 4 like that. And then on the underside, we would do the same thing as well once we've removed our spine that we've got sitting there. As well as we can put, because these ones don't have as big a destruction line, so we can put that there without it worrying about it destroying that. Which makes me remember I can put these forward a little bit further still. Yeah, no sparks. Makes you nervous, doesn't it? Alright, so let's put that here like that. And now we've got room for some internals. Not that bad boy there though. I would need to bring these back one more, which means I need to do that just so I've got something to build against. Please don't do that, because I want to be able to fit one in between these. I should be able to fit one of those there like that. Try and make this a little bit more compact. I can't do that because they're going to be pointing this direction on one side, so that'll look awkward. There we go, it's better. And then I'll just quickly change this over. 5. Please rotate the direction I want, thank you. Alright, so I'll go that bad boy in there like that. There we go, so they're now attached on those across there. Other side of the mountain, cool. It's fine. Doesn't affect me. Alright, so we got those on there like that. We'll get the small ones. Facing the opposite direction. Alright, so we've got 4 and 4. 2 forward. 2 and 3 little for reverses. And we're going to have 3 in and upwards. So I reckon we can get rid of this now. I thought it would. Apparently not. Oh boy. Okay, apparently 2 is not quite enough thruster to keep that happy. So while it's in that floating position there, I'm just going to cheat a little bit. Alright, so now that we've got that sorted, the next thing to do is to we want to give it a little more reverse thrustability, so we're going to put 2 in under here. We don't need this spine, I don't believe, for the whole way. Alright, so we got some reverse thrusters there. I can go forward probably one more. Yeah, that'll match. One of those here, one of those here, one of those there. Alright, so. Alright, so it flies nice and easy. Just gotta make sure you remember, don't put it upside down because you don't have any upside down thrusters. And we're gonna run out of energy sooner rather than later because this is just going to be for a big dig. So we're gonna go onto our part across here for the G, put a toggle on and off for the drill bit. And then we'll dig some gear up. Oh. Oh. Not as much sideways thrust as I have everything else, I think is the problem there. Overcomplicating, I find, is the main issue here. Alright, that should get us started. How are we doing for inventory so far? I honestly feel like the smaller one was digging faster. How are we doing for stone? 250,000 stone. $250,000 still staying up. This drill itself has like an absolutely crazy amount of storage space, so we're not even at halfway of its storage space there with 250,000 stone. So like that's the whole point of why you get this bigger drill. It is the next upgrade from that little one there that I built before. You just got to remember it is going to be a little bit more labor intensive on flying, because obviously it's having to carry a lot more, but it'll also do a lot more bringing stuff home for you. So there you have it. We've got our slightly overdeveloped ship, but that's with a with the upgrade piece across there for the superseding from a small to large ship drill to get that large ship drill in. So yeah, that's I said it's probably the basic one. This is really the second tier, really, isn't it? Yeah. So the little ship will be first, and then this one here, and then we'll show the big advanced ship that I've built for drilling. Will be the next one to show. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe, and remember to leave a comment down below if you think I'm bad at this. Feel free to let me know. I'm playing this. This game's fun. It's complicated in ways, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah. So say hi. Join me over on Twitter. There's links down in the description. All right, there we go. That'll do. See you later. Alrighty then, we're going to leave that one there. Remember to like and subscribe this video, and also say hi in the comments down below. There's also in the description some links there for my Twitter, my Twitch, and Facebook as well. Go follow me on Twitter on the most part. And then also maybe think about joining in with my Roll Initiative stuff. We've currently got a competition running at the moment. Hashtagging myself and Shuckins. You'll find him on my Twitter feed with the hashtag Roll Initiative about our podcast that we're currently doing that's being produced on his channel. So check that out as well. You'll be able to find links for that on my Twitter. All right, I'll see you next time.